in you, I've found my soulmate, and wish for nothing more than to be by your side for now and forever. You are my inspiration, my aspiration, and my total adoration. And I vow to give you strength when you feel weak, to give you direction when you feel lost, and to give you love always. I love you for now and all eternity.
You are the kindest, strongest, funniest person I know, and I couldn't ask for a better person to walk through life with, always knowing we'll be there for each other in the best times and the worst. I love you so much for all that you are and everything that you do. You're also the best protector I could ask for. I vow to always be there. I will be there to raise you up, shout your praises from the rooftops, hold you tight, and love you more than anything. I vow to protect you just as much and just as fiercely as you protect me. And I vow to wake up every morning excited to see you. And most importantly, I vow to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you make me, and to choose you every single day.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the Northumberland Registration Service and the management and staff here at Healey Barn, I would like to welcome you all to celebrate the marriage of Jacob and Georgie.
From the moment she met him, she was very fond of Jacob, and that fondness has turned into a deep, abiding love. As a small child, she once told me that one of her ambitions in life was to marry a prince. And so Jacob, a prince of a man, an absolute prince of a man.
Now you will feel no storms there, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is companion to the other. You are two persons, but there's one life before you and one home. Turn together to look at the road you have travelled to reach this, your hour of happiness. Look to the future that lies ahead, a long and winding, adventure-filled road, whose every turn means discovery. New hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shedded tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead. And for all the years to come, go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days together. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your venture has just begun. God bless.
Marriage is a journey. It is the best journey that you're ever going to take, side by side, hand in hand, with your best friend. There's going to be adventures and excitement, but it will only ever be enhanced by the love, the trust, and the dedication that you have in one another. The good times will be so much better when shared, and those difficult times will be way easier when borne by two. Continue to work to build a foundation that will support the lasting relationship of marriage that everybody here is celebrating with you today. And may those beautiful promises that you've made to each other today be lived out for the rest of your lives together. Tomorrow can bring the greatest of joys, but it is today. Today it all begins. Jacob and Georgie, you have both made the declarations and the vows required by law and have made solemn and binding promises to each other. So I ask all your family and friends here today, having witnessed this ceremony, to join in with myself and with Kerry in wishing you every success, most importantly though, all the happiness in the world. And therefore it is my greatest pleasure to say, you are now united in marriage as husband and wife, and you may share your first married kiss.
As we all know, Jacob and Georgie have been together for 10 years. So it's no surprise that it is hard to imagine a world without Georgie. She has always provided great counsel in our time of need, and as the years have gone by, it's plain to see how much of a rock you are to everyone around you. You are one of the kindest, most patient people we know, and are everything we could have hoped for our big brother. You truly deserve one another and all the happiness coming your way. There is so much more to say about Georgie, but we will leave that to Miranda to answer that question.
Thank you to Mum and Dad for all the work and support you've put into all of us over the years, and for instilling Jacob the strength to be kind. I hope he carries this for the rest of his life. And finally, can everyone raise their glasses, please? Thank you to Georgie. Please look after him as you have done so already. As we all know, every king is only as good as his queen. Thank you for helping Jacob, shape Jacob into the man he is today. And I hope you enjoy growing old with him as much as we have enjoyed growing up with him. To the bride and groom.
Georgie is incredibly thoughtful. She always thinks of others before herself. There's nobody like Georgie, and I'm very lucky to call you my best friend. And Jacob, you're an incredibly lucky man to call her your wife. Whilst I've gotten to know Georgie over the years, I've also been lucky enough to get to know Jacob. You're just an incredibly caring, kind man, and you always make sure Georgie is well looked after. Again, a running theme. And you also have a sense of humour that is second to none. Georgie and Jacob are perfect for each other, and today has been such an amazing celebration of them, and the love that they have for each other is just so obvious. It's fantastic to see. I wish you the happiest lifelong marriage, and I know it's going to be a really fun one.
I wasn't originally going to do a speech, but I thought that there are so few occasions in life when everybody you love is in the same room that I couldn't pass up the opportunity. So thank you so much to everyone for coming, first off. We know we chose a pretty inconvenient location for most people, so we really appreciate you coming all the way to celebrate in this part of the country that means so much to us. I've always thought that the mark of a great relationship is that you make each other better, and that together you are more than the sum of your parts. And I can confidently say this is the case for us. Jacob, thanks to you, I am braver, more knowledgeable about Star Wars and Studio Ghibli, a slightly more inventive chef, and altogether a better person because of you. You are the kindest, most generous and loving man I've ever met. Our 10 years together have been the longest and happiest summer fling of my life and that I could ever imagine, and I can't wait to see what our future brings together. So, to Jacob.
Without you, I would not be me. In many ways, I owe you everything. Without you, you would not have shaped me into the man that I am today. And that is a debt that I will carry forever, and I'm going to carry it with a great big smile on my face. But this is a story that you've already heard a couple of times. When it boils down to it, it all traces back to a girl giving an awkward boy in a pub a chance. A boy who got there half an hour early and sank 2 pints because he was so nervous. A boy who greeted her with a terrible hug. A boy who talked about A-level chemistry for nearly 5 hours. And a boy who asked her if he was summer boyfriend material on the way back home. First date. Oof. And you gave that boy a kiss under a lamppost in the moonlight. Ever since then, his heart has been singing a never-ending encore that just keeps getting louder. Thank you for giving that boy a chance. And all those years ago, and I love you more than anything. So come on, let's raise one last glass to my wife, Georgie.